The year is just getting started, and there's never been a better time to start planning your retirement contributions. Each year, the IRS updates their annual contribution limits, and here are 5 things you'll need to know to prepare for 2026. The contribution limit has increased for employer sponsored plans like a 401k, and also for a traditional and Roth IRA as well. I'll also discuss helpful tips for your HSA and what you should know to prepare. I'm Matt Bremer, and at Queen City Wealth, I help individuals and families make smart decisions to prepare for retirement. At the end of this, if you find the information helpful, be sure to like the video to learn more, and you can reach out directly if you're interested in working together. If you contribute to a 401k, 457, or 403b, the contribution limit has increased to $24,500, which is up $1,000 from $23,500 in 2025. Spread out across 12 months, this would allow an individual to contribute just over $2,000 each month. The IRS also allows an additional catch-up contribution for individuals above the age of 50 to contribute an additional $8,000. This allows an individual closer to retirement age to contribute additional funds that are pre-tax and distributed tax deferred. These are employer-sponsored plans, and contributions are pulled from your paycheck before federal, state, or local income taxes are applied. If you set a contribution rate, this money is pulled from your gross pay. This also lowers your reportable tax income, which might mean you owe less in taxes. It's easier to contribute these funds directly out of your paycheck because it makes saving simple and seamless. Soon you won't notice this money not in your account and then be able to budget around it. The earlier you start investing, the longer your money has the ability to compound and grow over time. For example, $10,000 compounding at 8% annually will become $43,157 after 20 years, while after 10 years it will only be $19,990. So it's important while you are young to contribute to your 401k plan. Even if you'll leave, you'll be able to take the money with you. Many employers offer an employee match where they'll match 50% of your contribution up to 6%, for example. You should learn what your employer's contribution schedule and be contributing at least to get the match. It's free money, and who doesn't love that? The match does not affect the $23,500 limit. That is the personal limit. Many companies also have a vesting period where if you leave your job before the vesting period, the employer will take the contribution back, but not the gains. If your employer contributed $5,000 and the money appreciated to $5,500, they will take the $5,000 back, but you get to keep the $500 in appreciation. If you leave your employer, you will be able to roll those funds over to a new employer's 401k without any tax penalty and continue to contribute towards retirement. When you start a new job, you should be sure to set up your 401k, your contribution rate, and your contribution allocation as soon as you start. I would review your allocations and contribution rates on an annual basis. Now would be a good time to review at the beginning of the year. Many employers have the option to automatically increase your contribution rate on an annual basis. One of the issues people run into is they don't set their contribution allocation and allow the money to simply sit in cash, not growing and compounding over the years. Be sure to review and analyze your account allocations and performance at least once a year. Now let's talk about the IRA and Roth IRA. For your IRA and Roth IRA, the IRS improved the contribution limit for these to $7,500. This is up from $7,000 in 2025. IRA contributions may be tax deductible and your money grows tax deferred. For a Roth IRA, these contributions are after-tax dollars, and then your qualified withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. If you're 50 or older, you get an additional $1,100 catch-up contribution for a total of $8,100 in 2026. The Roth IRA does have an income limit for those who qualify to contribute. For 2026, the income limit increased to $153,000 for a single filer, and for $242,000 for those who are married filing jointly. You may have also heard of a backdoor Roth IRA. The backdoor Roth IRA process involves making a non-deductible traditional IRA contribution and immediately converting the account to a Roth IRA. It's important to speak to a financial advisor to understand your eligibility and any tax implications. There are several advantages to contributing to an IRA or Roth IRA. The one is that you have more freedom of investment options, whether it's stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds. Typically in a 401k, 403b, or 457, your investment options are limited by your employer's plan sponsors and their pre-approved funds to select. IRAs and Roth IRAs are self-directed accounts, and you have the freedom to choose how to invest. The third example is simple IRAs. Simple IRAs are retirement plans primarily for small businesses and self-employed individuals. The limit for employee contributions to a simple IRA increased to $17,000 for 2026, up from $16,500. The catch-up contribution limit for simple IRAs has increased by $4,000. SEP IRAs and solo 401ks. These are popular for self-employed individuals or small business owners with no employees other than the owner. The limit for 2025 has increased to $72,000. This includes both employer and employee contributions. This is a powerful way for business owners to save significant amount of money. If you're a solo business owner, this is huge as you're able to contribute $72,000 to a solo 401k compared to $24,000 for an employer-sponsored plan. The fifth account type is perhaps the most underrated but can be the most important. It's the HSA. While strictly not a retirement plan, the HSA is often called the triple tax advantaged account and is an incredible tool for retirement savings, especially for healthcare costs in retirement. The new limits for 2026 have increased to $4,400 and family coverage has increased to $8,750. If you're 55 or older, you get an additional $1,000 catch-up contribution, but here's why it's amazing. Contributions are tax deductible, your money grows tax-free, and qualified withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax-free. After the age of 65, you can use it for any expense, just like a traditional IRA, though non-medical withdrawals will be taxed. Knowing your limits is great, but taking action is what truly matters. Here are some key tips to maximize your retirement savings in 2026. Automate your contributions. This is the easiest and most effective way to save consistently. Set up automatic payroll deductions from your 401k or automatic transfers from your checking account to your IRA or HSA. It's a set it and forget it. You're less likely to miss contributions, and if they happen automatically, you pay yourself first before you even see the money. Second advice would be to aim to max out if possible. While not everyone can max out every account, aim for it if your budget allows. Prioritize your employer's 401k match, then potentially max out your IRA or Roth IRA and HSA before going back to max out your 401k. Or contributing to a taxable brokerage account. Every dollar counts, but these tax advantage accounts are your biggest bang for your buck. It's also important to review your contributions regularly. Don't just set your contribution once and forget it for years. Review your contributions at least once a year, and now, near the midpoint, is a good time to review. You should review especially when limits change, when you get a raise, or when your financial situation improves. Adjust your percentage or dollar amount accordingly. The next tip is to leverage catch-up contributions if you're above the age of 50. If you're over 50, take full advantage of those extra catch-up contributions. They're designed to help you make up for lost time or simply supercharge your savings in your peak earning years. Next would be to understand your employer's plan. Does your 401k offer a Roth option? What's the employer's match schedule? Get familiar with the specifics of your workplace, then make the most informed choices. And then finally, the triple play strategy. If you're looking for an aggressive yet tax-efficient strategy, consider contributing to a 401k, an IRA, Roth IRA, or an HSA. This is the triple play that allows you to utilize multiple tax advantages. The 2025 IRS contribution limits are more than just numbers, they're opportunities. Opportunities to leverage the power of compounding, take advantage of incredible tax benefits, and ultimately build the financial foundation for your retirement that you truly dream of. The magic of compounding. This is the absolute cornerstone of long-term wealth building. Compounding is essentially earning returns on your initial investment and on the accumulated interest from previous periods. It's like the snowball rolling down the hill, gathering more snow as it goes. It gets bigger and faster over time. And then you have powerful tax advantages. Retirement accounts aren't just savings vehicles, they're tax shelters. These reduce your taxable income today. So if you contribute $10,000, your taxes as if you earn $10,000 less, potentially putting you in a lower tax bracket. Your money then grows tax deferred. Your investments grow year after year without being hit by annual capital gains or income taxes. This allows your money to compound much faster than in a regular taxable brokerage account. You pay For tax-free withdrawals on Roth IRAs or Roth 401ks, you pay taxes on your contributions up front, but then all your qualified withdrawals in retirement are completely tax-free. This is a huge if you expect to be in a higher income tax bracket later in life. It also provides financial freedom and flexibility. Retirement isn't about stopping work, it's about having choices. Do you want to volunteer, travel the world, start a passion project, or simply enjoy time with loved ones? A solid retirement fund gives you the freedom to pursue these dreams without financial stress. Remember, the most important step is to simply start and be consistent. Even small, regular contributions, consistently invested over decades, can lead to remarkable results. Don't let perfection be the enemy of progress.